What's up, y'all? Uh, Different Views podcast host here. Just want to give y'all a little motivation for Monday. Um, First off, let me start by thanking everybody for again liking, commenting, subscribing on YouTube, and sharing feedback about our podcast topics and discussions and the guests we've had on. We really appreciate all the people that have been tuning in, and we hope more people will tune in and continue to give feedback. Thank you again. But like I said, a little motivational Monday for y'all. Um, I know for me, I'm self-motivated, so I feel like one thing I can say to help motivate others is don't think about where you are or where you have been or what's going on right now that's bad in your life or the shit that's just negative. Like always try to think of the positive stuff. And I know it's easier said than done, but to just be present and to think about where your feet at or in the moment. It's not about where you are as far as your journey or anything. And you can kind of talk about it with amongst yourself or amongst people that you care about or whatever, but just be present. And I know somebody always told me be where your feet at, but just be present and be positive and be thankful for the things that you have in your life, whether you're going through something bad or if you're at the highest point of your life where you miss out on thinking about the things that you're grateful for rather than thinking about like material things or anything. So I just wanted to say, just be where your feet at.
And for two, start off the day good. Start off the day in a positive mood. Like if you wake up frustrated, upset, start over. Like don't wake up in the bad. Don't start the day off bad. I think that's what happens too. Like a lot of people wake up and they're upset and they're mad. Like no, you need to be thankful that you woke up. I think people
Yeah.
forget how big of a blessing that is to wake up in the morning. Like that's one thing, my biggest thing every morning. Like, man, I'm excited because I woke up. And don't hop on your
Yeah.
phone too. I think, and that's something that I'm working on as well. Don't hop right on your phone in the morning.
Yeah.
Start your day, start your routine, get it within your routine, whatever that routine may be, so you can start off and create that great day. Because your days start in the morning, and if your day does start off bad, like you can fix it. Don't let the little things mess up your whole day. Don't let the uncontrollables control you. And two,
Yeah.
like he said too, like just because your circumstances that you are in right now aren't your expectation of happiness or where you want to be doesn't mean like life is terrible. Like it's just a point of life where you're at. Make the best out of it. And I think people forget that too. And that's a harder thing said than done too. But like when you really sit down and reflect of where your situation's like, it's half the time it's not that bad. There's
Yeah.
always some type of good within that situation too. So just find the good in every situation, the good and the bad. Just be grateful and blessed that you woke up, and just be grateful and blessed that you're in the opportunity and in the circumstances that you're in, even if they're not the circumstances that you want to be at. Because you can
Yeah.
get better. You just gotta be patient and just keep working.
Yeah. I feel like people be thinking about, like you said, what happened or where they're at as far as their journey if they're not where they want to be. And that's when they start off their day negative. Or like you said, they just get out of bed and go straight to their phone and they might see some negative shit instead of just getting in a routine. And if they don't have a routine, it's kind of hard to find a routine. I understand that. So just find a way to find a routine or find out what works for you. Or if you don't have one and don't know how, just think about something that you could start doing just every day, like one thing, and then you'll make that a routine. Like it doesn't have to be multiple things. It doesn't have to be a crazy routine. Like you start with one thing, one small thing that you do in the morning that you just wake up and you do it every day. You just start doing that and you'll start building off of that. And I feel like people need to understand again, um, just being positive, man. Just like finding positive, like positive
Positive mind.
signs. If you are going to pick up your phone, like I know it's easier said than done. If you are going to pick up your phone and read something positive. Like go to something positive. Go to something that'll make you smile or laugh or something. Um, I feel like people just go to their phone and just see some negative shit already, or they wake up just
Growing.
be in a negative mood, or not even just negative. It's something that's just not helping you, impacting you, or whatever, like helping your goals. That's low key negative as well, like because it's just negatively impacting your progress. You know what I'm saying? So people need to understand that as well. And then one thing I want to say about, um, like you said, being grateful to wake up. Like man, like that's my one of my major blessings is just like to be able to have that awareness. Like I'm so grateful to wake up because people, like I said before, people don't wake up. Some people don't wake up today. Some people didn't wake up today. Some people lost their lives for stupid reasons. Some people should be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people died really young. Some people died of old age that were healthy or non-healthy, but still should be here, have great hearts, whatever. Impacted a whole bunch of people, left a great legacy, but like they wish they were here. They wish they were, or people wish they were here. Like to have that life, to cherish that life and be grateful for the blessings that you have. So I wanted to add on that as well because I'm very grateful for all the blessings that I have, and be grateful of all the lessons you've learned and all the pain and all the shit that you've been through as well, because that shit is what got you to where you are. So be grateful for that too, because you made it through that and you woke up. If you woke up today, like you made it through all that shit. So just be grateful to go through all that shit and be still standing and be where you at.
To go back what you said, like for the morning, like when you first wake up, like you said, the little things, even if you just make your bed, like, and if you're not a person who makes your bed, like I think people forget, like that's a good task. Like that's something good. Like making your bed is something good.
That
A
shit
couple things
hard
that I
too.
do in the morning, like that's my biggest thing. Like first thing I do, I make my bed. And then I go into if I am going to listen to something. Most of the time I like to be in silent, but if I am going to listen to something, what I've started doing now was going back to like my old days of listening to Iggy Johnson first thing in the morning, because that's just that positive message. That's that I'm just listening to something positive. And then once I do that, you feel me? I hop in my hygiene stuff, and then I get some water. I think that's something too. Like people need to start drinking
Yeah,
that, getting their water in too. Like that's something good.
I chug a
And
bottle
then I
every
get into my
morning.
journal. I think people overlook that too. And within my journal, right, I'm planning out my day. I'm planning out my day within my journal. I'm writing down how I'm feeling, and just the goals that I might have for the day. I think that's just something good. And sometimes I might not hit all those goals, but it's still just to have that reminder that, okay, I got these goals. And then like at the end of the day, when I be like, dang, I didn't get this done. Okay, let me set this for tomorrow. So I'm tracking my things. I'm tracking goals, and I'm tracking my self improvement.
Yeah,
But two, it's a new week. Start off the new week good. Start off the new week in a positive mood, and finish the week strong. Like set the goals, and I think that's the thing too. Like people just go day by day with nothing, like with no task or no goals. I'm so big on setting goals for each day to get something done, to improve in some way, no matter what it is. Like I'm like obsessed with bettering myself every day, and I think
yeah,
people need to get to that point of doing that, no matter whatever your self improvement or whatever you want to work on. I think people need to work on themselves every day, and I think people think like you can take the day off on that, and I think that's something that you can't take the day off of, no matter what it
yeah.
is. You need to work on yourself every day, and you're gonna watch your moods and your mindset change, and that's also goes around to what you see, what you hear, and what you listen to, and what you're eating. But
Yeah.
people need to attack the day with wanting to be successful.
Change your algorithm, man. I feel like that, as far as speaking to all the people who got social media, like change your algorithm. If it's not set up for your success or not set up for your mood or your positivity or just helping your brain elevate. Like I know it's me, as far as me, like having my algorithm before, like it was always just money, cars, clothes, girls, the rich lifestyle, whatever, league lifestyle. And it was just like that was, I mean, I guess that was cool when I was in the position of like first getting into the league, just because I didn't really know like what I really wanted as far as like a man. Um, but now like that I changed my algorithm. It's just like all positive quotes, all inspirational pages, rehab, prehab stuff, like to make sure my body is healthy. People think like just because I play sports is why I have like rehab and prehab stuff. Like, no, I just want to make sure my body is good so I'm able to walk and talk and move around with my kids, you know what I'm saying? And be able to like move freely and exercise when I want to and not have to worry about waking up hurt or being hurt or like having stuff in my body hurt for no reason just because age, you know what I'm saying? Like you can age well if you learn about your body, one, but then take the steps of like doing the exercises and the stuff to prevent like bad aging as far as your body. So change your algorithm again. Like my whole algorithm now, like I said, is inspirational pages, rehab, workouts, training for football stuff, all stuff I'm interested in. And if you are interested in stuff like cars or whatever, it's just like, yeah, that's cool, but like have something motivational or inspirational to get you to work hard to get there if that's the stuff that you want in life. Like, cause that shit don't come easy. But if you have social media, just change your algorithm up. Like, start deleting all that shit that just ain't there for you, because it's always gonna be there. If you want to go watch some funny videos or you want to go whatever, like you can find the shit. But change your algorithm for what you see daily, like so it's just more positive and more inspirational and more leaning towards something that'll help you achieve your goals.
Tell them. And that's another thing. You got that playlist on YouTube. Go check out that mindset playlist on YouTube.
Mindset playlist.
That got some good things on there. I used to listen to a couple of them on there, and that's what made me get back into listening to ET and getting back and listening to Ike Johnson again.
Yeah, so that shit helped me a lot, bro. I started that when I was rehabbing, and I had to ride the bike after the workout. Whenever I was done, before I went home, I had to ride a bike for like, I think it was 12 to 15 minutes. And I was just like, hate sitting there in silence, but I didn't want to listen to music. Like, sometimes I did, but I was just like, I didn't want to listen to music because, one, I don't really like headphones. But I was just like, man, let me watch some videos. And that's when I was big on like ET. I just started watching his videos, and then I started like learning more about the brain and like the dopamine and all that shit. Like, so I just put it together, an album. And I had it private at first, and then I was just like, man, let me just share this shit. It's like, what am I holding on to for? Mind you, all the videos are public, but it's just like, you could be sharing anything and somebody else will get to it by just seeing it on your page, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, let me just make a mindset album. And I made that shit and posted it. So yeah, go on YouTube, the Different Views podcast, YouTube. We got the Mindset album, Gary Allen's Mindset album on there. His videos, and I try to update them every time I see a new video that I like. And it's crazy because people were saying like, oh yeah, when I posted it, I'm gonna tap in, I'm gonna look at it.
Ain't nobody.
And I'm just like, I mean, some of them do, but it's just like, I feel like once I posted it, some people went to it that day and was like, oh, let me look. And it's like, they haven't used it since. But yeah. I mean, some people have hit me up though and said like, but that's another thing like that inspires myself from me trying to inspire people is like when I reach one person, it's just like that's all I care about, man, because like it's better than reaching none. Like, it's gonna be so many people out here that want to be too cool to listen or whatever, or just think they know everything, but it's just like somebody out there I can help at some point. And whether I understand or whether if I get the acknowledgement of knowing that I helped them or not, like I know I'm helping at least one person out there. So, or at least trying to. So that's what inspires me to just keep trying to do it and motivate me.
And to check on like your family and your friends. Send out a positive text, send out a positive message to them as well. Even if it's just something like as simple as just have a positive, productive day. I think that too, like people forget like the text your people, and you ain't even gotta, even if they don't even text back. I know that's one thing I try to do a lot is just texting people early in the morning, like, hey, I hope you have a good, positive, productive day. That makes somebody's day. Somebody could just somebody could start off with a bad morning, and just that simple text might change their mood, or it might just put a smile on their face just for a second. But at least you're just able to do that. I think that's something that people forget too. Like, that's one thing I've been really working on is kind of texting people in the morning, or just texting people in general and just say, hey, I hope you're doing good mentally. Even if they don't even hit me back, that don't even bother me. Like, but it's just I want them to know like I care about them, and I hope they're doing good with themselves. And sometimes you never know what a person is going through too. Like, so just check on your peoples. I think that's important too.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, we wanted to just come on here and give a little motivation for Monday. Again, just be where your feet at, man, and stay positive. We appreciate y'all. Again, like, subscribe on YouTube, comment, give us y'all feedback on more topics or any guests that y'all feel like we should have on Different Views podcast. Appreciate y'all.